Oregon practiced here in Autzen Stadium Thursday morning. The Ducks, wearing just shorts, t-shirts, and game cleats, held their normal Thursday walkthrough, going over every facet of their game plan in preparation for the Tennessee Volunteers. After the walkthrough, head coach Mark Helfrich met with reporters and discussed ending the week in a positive way.
Really good day. I think offensively and defensively, we had our best mental day of the year, which that's what today is for us. Lowest number of mental errors, assignment checks, blitz recognition, just all the kind of things that we tick off our list today. So in that regard, very positive.
You said they had a difficult day a couple days ago in practice. Looking back, what were some of those things that were difficult? I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah, I said things were up and down. I didn't think it was necessarily difficult. I think you're at that stage. Our guys are working their tails off, and 3 weeks in a row of an uptick in workload, which is what you want to see. And we have some ways that we can kind of talk to our guys scientifically, and we showed them all that stuff. And then today we needed to come back and have a great mental day, and that's what they did. So to their credit, any time you work as long and as hard as our guys do, there's going to be, at some point, it's not going to be clean and perfect. And that's how you respond to that, how you can fix those things mentally. Our effort has been outstanding all along, and now we just have to have one more day to clean it up and get ready for Tennessee.
It's a non-league one, Mark. You find yourself going back later in the week to kind of check film, and maybe it's a new coaching staff, and you haven't, the conference team that you've seen over and over, with the new coach staff and all that, you go back and watch more Tennessee film just to kind of find yourself in off moments, just to kind of get more looks at it?
With these guys, not really. I mean, you try to not sway too much from your normal rhythm, as a coach, and part of that certainly is maybe today and last night you start to look at the what-if game. You watch a Cincinnati film and they're lined up in a formation that you're never going to line up in, and it's a defense that you haven't seen this year, and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, what if they do this, that, and this, and the other thing, and that's when you're just chasing ghosts, and we try as much as possible to never be in that mode. I think there's a little natural tendency to do that. Maybe there's a team that you're not as familiar with, or staff you're not as familiar with. But again, that's just where you go back to your strengths and rely on your guys to make plays and decisions on the field.
Now, as they typically do on Thursdays, the Ducks position coaches will meet with the team. Then Friday, the Ducks will travel to their home hotel. Then Saturday morning, the Ducks will return back here to Autzen Stadium to face the Volunteers. In Autzen Stadium, I'm Warren Williamson, Oregon Duck Football News.